guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to go into more detail about something I briefly spoke about in my previous video, and I will either insert an info card or leave a link in the description box below to that video in case you would like to go and watch it. The subject that I am going to go into detail about is the disabilities that I have, and the reason for this is because I want people to understand that just because people like myself and others that have disabilities, we're not different, and it doesn't mean that you should look at us different or judge us, because it's not our fault the way we are. This is the hand of cards that we've been given in life, and we deal with it on a day-to-day basis. So, as I mentioned in my last video, I have what is known as cerebral palsy. The type of cerebral palsy I have is known as spastic diplegia. Now, I know I may get some people commenting saying that spastic is an offensive word. Now, when addressing or talking about a disabled person, then yes, I agree that this word is offensive, but in the context that I am using the word, it isn't. So spastic in this case means to have tight muscles in the body, and in my case I have tight muscles in my legs, so it's like an elastic band. Just as you're walking, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And diplegia means in both legs, so I'm affected in both of my legs. And also with the CP affecting my legs, it does also affect my arms and my hands a little bit as well. So I have really low muscles in my hands, like really weak muscles. I also mentioned in my previous video that I had learning difficulties, which I do, and they stem from the CP. However, they are currently and have been undiagnosed, but myself and my mum think that I have traits of autism or Asperger's syndrome, and the reason for this is because, number one, I don't like change. If something changes, I get really panicky and I like to question why it's changed, what's happened, and everything like that. Number two, I like routine. So like when I go to college, it's alright because I have a timetable. Not so much now, but when I was on my other full-time courses, I have timetabled lessons every day, so I know this lesson's this time, this lesson's that time. I'd know that I'd be getting the bus at this time in the morning, I'd be getting the bus back home at a certain time at night. Number three, I develop obsessions. So Chelsea Football Club is one. Like, I'm obsessed. I have Chelsea everything. I have at least 11 shirts. I have loads of football programmes. Pretty much everything I have is football. And at the minute, like I said in my previous video, one of my obsessions is Strictly Come Dancing. Like, I'm proper obsessed with it. Like, every week, no one's to message me while Strictly's on. I'll even put a snap on my Snapchat saying no reply for 2 hours because Strictly's on. And the final difficulty that I have, and now I forgot to talk about this in the previous video, is I have what is called Erling syndrome. Now, you'd think normally, syndromes you can get diagnosed like by doctors or specialists, but this one is a syndrome that can't be diagnosed with medical tests. It's a syndrome that is a visual perception difficulty. And for me, this means that I struggle to read anything on white paper. So when I'm in a classroom and under lights as well, the glare from the lights onto the white paper with the black text means that I start to get headaches, or the words start to go funny if I look at it for too long. So to combat that, for me, means I have to write on blue paper like this. Don't know if you can see that very well. And I also have to have what is known as an overlay. For those of you that don't know, it's sort of like a plastic. I'll just show you an example. This is my one. This is a sky blue one. This is sort of like a plasticky thing that you can put over white. I'll just show you an example. You put over white text, and when it's under light, it dims down, sort of, so it makes it easier to read the text. And for any exams that I do, because the blue that they have at my college to put exams on is too bright for me, because I had to go through a test of all the different colours, because it's not just blue that some people find it easier to read on. It's green, it's red, it's yellow, it's purple, pink, orange, I think, you know, all sorts of different colours. But the blue that they have at my college is a bit bright. I have to have my exam papers on grey paper, but I take my overlay in with me so I can still put that over the top. But also I have to have a blue tint on my phone. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to see it that well. Oops, sorry about that, I just got a text from my mum. But I don't know if you can see it that well. It's a little blue tint there, so it makes it easier for me to read. Sorry that this video may have been a bit long, guys, but I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you like this video, please go give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave comments and I'll reply when I can. So thanks for watching, guys.